Hello guys, welcome to my GMB channel. An emotional revelation. Ben Shephard opens up about his silent battle. Britain stands with him. Ben Shephard has long been known as one of Britain's most reassuring television presences. Warm, dependable, and endlessly positive. Whether welcoming viewers each morning or guiding heartfelt conversations on screen, he has always appeared steady and strong. But in a deeply moving revelation, Ben has opened up about a silent battle he has been facing away from the cameras, offering a rare glimpse behind the familiar smile and reminding the nation that even the strongest figures carry unseen struggles. The revelation did not come with dramatic headlines or shocking detail. Instead, it unfolded quietly, honestly, and with the same sincerity that has defined Ben's career. His words were measured, his tone calm, yet the emotional weight behind them was unmistakable. This was not about seeking sympathy, it was about truth, and that truth resonated deeply with viewers across the country. For years, Ben has been a source of comfort for millions, helping others navigate difficult stories while keeping his own challenges private. In opening up, he acknowledged how easy it is to assume that public figures are immune to hardship. Yet, as he shared, life does not pause for anyone. Behind the scenes, he has been managing pressures and personal struggles that never made it onto the screen. What made the moment so powerful was its restraint. Ben did not dramatize his experience or define it in rigid terms. Instead, he spoke about the quiet nature of personal battles, the kind that don't always show outward signs, but still take their toll day after day. He described how strength often means simply continuing, even when things feel heavy, uncertain, or overwhelming. As he spoke, viewers noticed subtle changes, pauses between sentences, a deep breath before certain words, a softness that suggested vulnerability rather than weakness. It was a reminder that resilience doesn't mean being unaffected, it means showing up despite the weight you carry. The response from the public was immediate and deeply moving. Facebook filled with messages of love, encouragement, and solidarity. Fans expressed gratitude for Ben's honesty, sharing how his words helped them feel seen in their own silent struggles. Many described him as brave, not for enduring quietly, but for choosing to speak at all. Britain, it seemed, stood together in that moment, not out of curiosity, but out of compassion. The phrase, "we're all rooting for him," echoed across platforms, a collective show of support for someone who has spent so much of his career supporting others. Colleagues and fellow presenters also shared their admiration, praising Ben's integrity and openness. Several highlighted how important it is for conversations like this to happen, especially in a world where pressure, expectations, and emotional strain are often hidden behind professionalism and routine. Ben himself made it clear that his intention was not to define himself by struggle, but to normalize the reality that life is complex. He spoke about the importance of kindness, both towards others and towards oneself, and how acknowledging difficulty can be the first step towards balance. His message was not of despair, but of quiet hope. What stood out most was his reminder that support does not always require explanation. Sometimes simply knowing that others understand or are willing to stand beside you is enough. His openness encouraged viewers to check in on one another, to look beyond appearances, and to remember that everyone is fighting something unseen. This emotional revelation has reshaped how many see Ben Shephard, not as less capable or less strong, but as more human. In sharing his silent battle, he deepened the connection between himself and the audience, turning a personal moment into a shared one. In the end, this was not a story about struggle alone. It was about courage, empathy, and community. Ben Shephard's quiet honesty reminded the nation that strength comes in many forms, and that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let others know you're still standing, even when it's hard. And now, as Britain stands with him, one thing is clear: he's not facing it alone.